Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a video, obviously that's why I'm here, and I'm really excited for this video because it's kind of like a collective, not haul because I bought these products kind of a while ago, but collective gathering of products that I've kind of discovered you know, as soon as I moved to the US. So if you're a new subscriber to me, you probably don't know, I moved to the US from the UK to live with my husband, and I've been here since the 20th of April. Exactly, because I actually have my plane ticket on my refrigerator, just so I don't forget. And yeah, I've been here like 3 months now, and obviously if you're a big fan of beauty, America's the best place to be. Everything's a lot cheaper, and pretty much every grocery store, every sort of department store, every single store, even if they just sell food and they don't really have an intention of selling beauty products, they will sell beauty products. You know, take Target for instance, they have amazing like drugstore brands. Even Whole Foods, you go to Whole Foods, they have like their own homemade scrub section, they have Dr. Hauschka. Basically everywhere you go, everything's beauty, beauty, beauty. So you can imagine for me it's really hard not to spend all of my wages at once, and I've kind of been holding back, and every time I go into Target I just don't go down the beauty aisle because I know I'm going to spend money. So these are the products that I've heard about in either magazines. You know, I've been wanting to get them since, you know, moving here, and I've tried them and I love them and I recommend them to you. And bearing in mind there are a couple of products that I would love to get that I've heard great things about that I just haven't got around to getting, you know, like the Josie Maran cheek jelly things that I've heard a lot about. There's a lot of cult products that are just sold in America that I don't have, but these are just things that I've tried that I really like. So the first thing is this EOS Lip Balm. Now, everyone and their mum has these, and every single person on YouTube probably has this. It's a very American thing to have, and to be honest it's not that special, you know, it's just a lip balm at the end of the day, but the packaging is gorgeous, and I find this really easy to sort of pick up and just throw in my bag because of the shape, and obviously you can't miss it. So I always use this in my bag, and you know, if I'm on the train or if I'm commuting, I always remember to use it. So I really like it, and this one is strawberry shortcake, I think. Oh, it smells so good. But yeah, in terms of lip treatment, it kind of temporarily moisturises. For me, it doesn't do anything long term, but I still like it nonetheless. The next product is the brand Fresh, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is only sold in the US, in Sephora and probably online too. This brand is kind of expensive, but they make really nice products. They make lip balms, cleansers, toners, and body products. This one is an advanced therapy lip treatment. They also do the tinted version. I was literally about to buy the tinted version when I reached the cash register, however you call it. I call it the till, but people won't understand that in the US, so I've just got used to saying other words instead. So yeah, I picked this up and I literally changed my mind at the last minute because this one has a lot more benefits than the tinted one. There's a lot of, you know, studies on the back saying 100% felt, it repaired lips from dryness, 100% noticed more moisturised, nourished, supple and softer lips. And people are noticing basically that it gives a bit more plumpness in the lips because of the hyaluronic acid. And it's a great product. It's expensive, so I only like to use it, you know, at night time. And I feel like if I took it in my purse it may melt. That's what I'm kind of worried about. But it smells really nice. This is the packaging. And it feels really nice. It feels quite heavy actually, and that's the product there. So it's just a really nice luxurious product to have, and it's just, I really enjoy using it, especially at night time. So the next thing is this Physicians Formula mascara called Organic Wear, and Physicians Formula is one of those brands that everyone thinks of when they think of things to get in the US. They do beautiful blushes, bronzers, and they're not actually that cheap, to be honest. Like, the blushes and bronzers are like $12, you know, so they're not super cheap. But I've wanted to try this for a long time. It's meant to be organic. Well, I think it's pretty much impossible for cosmetics to be organic. I mean, water, you know, you can't get organic water, I don't think. Things have to be filtered through. So I think it's kind of impossible, but I just think that's marketing. But anyway, apparently this doesn't have any nasties in it. It doesn't have any parabens, preservatives, I believe. I mean, I threw away the packaging, so I couldn't exactly tell you, but so far I really like it. I really like the packaging. I've got it on today. My lashes aren't the longest. I have to curl them, apply 2 coats, but I really like it so far. So I recommend that if you're traveling to the US, definitely have a look at the Physicians Formula range. pick up one of those blushes with the hearts on. They're really nice. They're not that pigmented, but I just think they're really nice to have. The next thing is by Sally Hansen. Now Sally Hansen is so readily available in the US. It's all in Target, it's all in CVS, and it's a great nail brand. And I picked up this instant cuticle remover on a recommendation of Allure magazine, I think it was. And what the great thing about this is that you can use it on your feet, so you could use it for dry skin and calluses, but you can also use it on your cuticles. I use this about once a week, and what you do, it has a really cool applicator. You literally just apply it around the nail and then wait about 15 seconds, massage it in, and then just push the cuticle back. And I actually used it on my feet this morning because my feet are kind of dry at the moment, and it really did get rid of all of the dead skin. And it says to only leave it on for a minute, but I always add on like 5 minutes to that. The only thing you shouldn't do in terms of adding on minutes is hair remover, you know, cream hair remover. Don't add on any minutes to that, just follow the packaging. But in terms of stuff like this, I just left it on for 5 minutes, covered my feet with cling film and took them off, and then just buffed my feet, and they were so good. Like, if you're thinking about spending the money to get a pedicure and they ask if you want one of those callus treatments, don't do it, because you can do this yourself at home. This is like $5, and this has lasted me since I've been here, like 3 months. I really like this product. Then what I do with my feet is I use this pumice bar. Now, if you're into beauty as well, I recommend you check out Sally's Beauty if you're, you know, traveling to the US. And they do really suitable, affordable, you know, foot products, hair products, and nail files. If you just want to get a ton of nail files or some buffers, just go in there because they're so cheap. So I picked up this antibacterial pumice bar for your feet, and it's kind of like a huge buffer bar. They use this in the nail salons with scrub. And I use this with this once I put this treatment on my feet, and I scrub them with this, and so far I love it. They have an offer on at the moment. I think it's buy one get one free, but I really can't recommend these enough, and they're really cheap. I also like the nail files they do there at Sally's Beauty. They do tons of different what do you call it, not thicknesses, what do you call it, the grate, I don't know, but basically how much it files your nails. They have tons of different options to choose from. ELF is a great brand if you're looking for budget beauty products, and I have spent so much money on the Benefit Browsings, and I could have literally just got this all along. This is the ELF eyebrow kit, and if you're into really defined, precise eyes, I recommend this for you. At the moment I'm using my Tarte Emphasize eyes in a lighter colour because it's summer, but if I want to go for something really bold, and if I really want to change the shape of my eyes, I will use this. And it has wax one end and powder one end, so you should check that out. They're sold in Target, ELF, the brand. I really like Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear Nail Polish. This is just one of the colours I have. It dries extremely fast, and you do have to do a couple of coats. So I do about 2 coats with this, but it just has beautiful colour, payoff. It dries super fast, and the only problem with it, I would honestly say, is that it can get a little goopy. I think that a lot of the fast drying products can get goopy, such as the Seche Vitae, fast drying Top Coat. Well, mine's kind of really goopy at the moment, but as you can see, it's a bit, you know, kind of goopy. But the brush is really good because it's really thick, and they just do kind of loads of nice colours, and it's like $3, and I really am a big fan of these. Now, Victoria's Secret is obviously somewhere you should go if you come to the US. I know they have a store in London, but that's probably a lot more overpriced than the one in the US. And I've always wanted the fragrance mists. I don't know why, they're kind of like, you know, not something that you'd really need necessarily, but I've always just liked the look of them. So I did pick one up, and honestly I use it every single day, and you know, I feel like it's going to be really long lasting because there's still tons left. This one is Wild Currant and Bright Lily, and the packaging is really pretty. This is a summer one, I believe. I don't know whether this is going to be permanent in the collection, but they have about 20 different scents, and they're like $12. So I thought they were kind of expensive at first. I'd probably pay $6 or $7, but now I know they last so long. I'm going to spray a bit now. If you just don't have time, or you don't want to put really expensive perfume on, if you're just going to the shops, it's just a really nice, easy product. And you know when you, oh, I can taste it in my mouth now. Oh. You know when you buy something and you don't think you're ever going to use it? Well, this is one of the products that I do use, so I really like that. Ah, there's so many things to get through. Okay, so I got a sample of this Kat Von D Everlasting Face Shaper Blush. I picked up this blush in Bellissimina, and honestly it's definitely everlasting. It's a beautiful peach colour, I really like it, and I tried it about 6 times so far, and I used it and I just put a bit on and I came home and it looked exactly the same. So I really recommend this if you're someone that doesn't like to reapply makeup that often. This is really good and it does what it says, which is great. I also want to try in the the Lock-In foundation. I heard that's really good for a full coverage foundation, and Kat Von D makes really nice makeup palettes as well, so I'm excited to try other stuff from her. The Maybelline Baby Lips are good things to pick up while you're in the US, or just in general if you live here. They're really pretty tinted lip balms. This one is the pink one. I'm not sure the name of this, but I really like it. And they're not available in the UK at the moment, so I recommend those. This is the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturiser for the body, and I absolutely love it. I have it in medium to tan. This is my second one so far. There's a bit left. And I apply it on my body everywhere. Got a bit of brown patch there. You have to be careful with that because I always get that on the drier part. So it's good just to moisturise with that, you know, and not apply the full product. It lasts for a long time, and because you're gradually building it up, it doesn't streak in any way. The only problem I have with it, and I think it happens to all gradual tinted moisturisers, whatever you want to call them, is that they kind of cling onto the dry areas of your skin. So I've kind of got dark knees and, you know, whiter legs, so I kind of need to use a bit of moisturiser just to cancel that out, and so it's not as strong on those areas. But I absolutely love this. It's about $8, and I don't know whether you can get it in the UK. You probably can, to be honest, but I really recommend this. Brush cleaner. I picked up this brush cleaner from Sonia Kashuk, another brand you should look out for if you're travelling here. It's sold in Target, and this is the brush. I can't talk. This is the brush and sponge cleaner. This is good for spot cleaning. I normally just take my 217s because I use MAC 217 brushes really frequently, so I have to clean them a lot. And I just wet the brush, spray a bit of this on and massage it in on my hand, or get a rubber glove and just massage it in, and it works really good. So I'm going to pick one of those up again. Milani is also a great brand, and I was doing a bit of research before I bought anything from them, and I wanted a really good liquid liner. So I heard that this Infinite Liquid Eyeliner up to 24-hour wear was really good. This is kind of a goopy product, if I'm honest with you. If you're not used to applying eyeliner, I probably wouldn't recommend this. It's very thick, but I guess that's why it's 24-hour wear. So the brush is quite thick, so it's hard to get a really thin line, but I've used it today on my eyes and I really like the effect. It's jet black and it stays on all day. I also want to try the Milani, is it the Baked Blush? They look beautiful. They're kind of like a mixture of highlight and pigment all in one. I love them. At the moment, in terms of cleansers, I'm really not fussy. The only skincare I'm really fussed about is serums and moisturisers. In terms of cleansers, I just literally want to get my makeup off and get out the shower and go to bed. So I picked up this Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. Really simple product. It does have fragrance to it. It's kind of a strong smell. I wish it didn't, if I'm honest with you guys. It doesn't dry the skin out as well, which I love, and I just apply my creams after it. There's nothing really more I can say about it. It's just a simple product and I like to use it. Kate Somerville is a great brand to look out for if you're in the US, and also if you live here. She does some amazing products. What does she do that's really popular? She has like a goat's milk moisturiser which is really popular, and I was in the market for a serum and I didn't know which one to get. I was going to get the hydration serum, which is very similar to this one. I picked up the Total Vitamin Antioxidant Face Serum because I feel like it has more benefits than the hydrating serum. With the hydrating serum, I feel like all it does is hydrate. Now, if I'm paying $65 on a serum, I want it to do other things too. So the main thing with this is it protects your skin from obviously environmental damage, it evens out the skin tone, and it does hydrate as well. I don't use it at night. You're only meant to use it in the morning, to be honest. And it has a little pump here that shows you how much you've used, which I think is amazing. I really like this product so far. And my skin has just been, you know, really glowing and even, and that's what I really like about it. I got this Big Sexy Hair Root Plump Plus. I showed this in my other video. This is a mousse, but it doesn't come out like a foam. You literally just spray it in the roots and you just rub it in and you blow dry your hair either upside down or with a big round brush. I feel like there's so many hair products out there, it's kind of overwhelming. If you go to Ulta, there's like 10 lanes of hair products, and I heard a lot of people talk about this big sexy hair or the big straight hair, whatever you want to call it, but I think they do amazing products. This is the humidity resistant one, so it's meant to protect from the wind or the heat, whatever you want to call it, but I absolutely love it and I'm going to be purchasing it again. I don't believe you can get it in the UK. You probably can get it online, but not in stores. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Just one more product to go. So this is the Makeup Forever Brow Seal. It's a translucent eyebrow gel. If you don't have that many hairs on your eyebrow and you want to, you know, draw in your eyebrow and you don't want it to come off because that'd be really embarrassing, you can apply this and it will keep the product locked in. Also, if you have quite bushy eyebrows, you want to keep them in place, this is great. And it doesn't feel like you've got, you know, glue on your eyebrows. You can't feel it on your eyebrows once it sets. So it comes like this. It comes in a squeezy tube, which I think is really good because you can get out all the last bits of product. And it has a longer side too, so if you want to brush your eyebrows up properly, I'm going to show you. I mean, mine are already literally in place, but you can see how good it is. My eyebrows can get quite long here and stick out, which is really annoying, but this solves that problem. So yeah, that's all the products I've got to talk about. If you've got anything for me to recommend, because I literally go through all your guys' comments and I write down, I have a little book and I write down everything that I should try and I gradually go through it because I really trust your guys' recommendations. And yeah, so yeah, I look forward to reading your comments and make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon.